Hello. We are back. Another episode of Genshin Impact. And today, how we're going to be starting is I got enough fates for another roll of wishes. So let's see if we can try and get Yoimiya this time, to which I highly doubt that we will. But anyway, I'm going to try and do it anyway. I don't need to say anyway that much. Yep, we're out of luck. But what else is new? It's pretty much par for the course at this point. Hey, we got another Razor. Cool, I guess. We still haven't really done anything with the last time that we got a Razor. Wow, another Razor. Man, I could shave at this point. Although I hate shaving, honestly. It's kind of a drag. But with that, we now have rolled 3 Razors in the last 50 rolls. I wonder. I can get 4 right here. And I think I'm still 3 off, to which I could get 1 more right now, but
you want to?
It would have to wait. Let's go ahead and get this for doing 50 wishes. I'm not even too concerned with all the BP level, the battle pass stuff. But
if you'd like
go ahead
to
and finish up what you want to say.
Tourist spots, I have a few references. Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
How you just chime in with a second line after you just did one? You're just being a chatterbox, aren't you today, Zhongli? Well, anyway, we got to go talk to the girl that tried to avoid us last time with our questions, along with Al Haytham. So which she was around here before, wasn't she? Higher. We need to go up there. Oh wait, no. Just gotta knock on the door.
Miss Shawnee, as we discussed earlier, I've brought someone with me.
I feel like she's still gonna avoid. Oh, Otto. Yeah, she's trying to avoid.
I'll hate them. I'm aware of where you stand, but how can I make sure that your friends think the same as you?
Huh? What do you mean? We need to clarify our stance or something?
Go ahead and talk to her. You'll get the answers you want. Go on. Earn her trust.
Is it really that simple?
Yeah, is it?
May I call you Traveler?
Sure thing. Hey, Miss Shawnee.
Hi, Traveler. I want to ask you something.
Go ahead.
Do you think the resurrection of King Deshret can truly change Sumeru for the better?
No.
Why's that?
Because it'll only result in conflicts.
That's very similar to what Miss Candace says. I know you two are friends. That's why I'm willing to talk to you, even though I do have some reservations. Before, I wouldn't even have the courage to ask something like this. Traveler, do you believe our lives will get better?
Dots. I can't promise anything, but I'll do the best I can.
Yeah! We came here from another nation, so it isn't wrong of you to be weary. And we aren't really residents of any one nation. But even so, we've met lots of people from different places, and we've always fought for what we believed in. We have friends in Sumeru, and we want to help them. That's why we decided to stay here for a while.
She comes out.
I want to trust you. My apologies for posing my questions like that. To be honest, I didn't expect you to come back for more information.
Well, we were looking.
Oh, Haytham told us you have your reasons. It's okay. We understand.
The fact is that only one side of my family is desert folk. I don't really fit in anywhere in Sumeru.
That's okay. Traveler doesn't fit
Some
anywhere
believe
either.
in the Dendro Archon, while others believe in King Deshret. I don't belong to either side, and neither side would want me.
Speaking of which, The radicals mentioned that they despise traitors. Do they just think that anyone who's different from them is a traitor?
Kind of seems like it.
Yeah. Some people can be so narrow-minded when it comes to bloodline and beliefs. It makes no difference what I say or how I behave. I'll always be suspected of having ulterior motives. Slowly, I just stopped talking to people. I pretended not to hear or see anything. All I want is to live my life in peace. And then it happened. The village keepers who had helped me disappeared with no explanation, and I didn't dare breathe a word about it to anyone. Until now.
You can tell them. I'm sure he'll keep your secret.
All right.
What secret does there
I'll
need to
tell
be?
you what I told Alhaitham.
All right.
I actually have a sharper sense of hearing than most. Sometimes, I hear strange crying sounds in the night.
Like from a distance?
Perhaps. I'm not sure. It's faint, but it's definitely the sound of crying. It comes from far away in the distance, and always carries very raw emotion. It used to be louder and more frequent, but ever since you arrived in the village, it doesn't seem to happen as often. And when it does, it's much quieter. I have to focus really hard to make it out.
I confirmed this with the guards on night duty. They also have someone with a good ear, and he's heard similar sounds at night. But
Can we get a direction?
because we're in the middle of a desert, he would rather believe that they are the cries of beasts than ghosts.
Could you make out where the sounds are coming from?
There's really nothing around these parts, except for an old hospital not far from the village.
I think they used to use it for treating Elazar, but it's been abandoned for years.
We need to check out the haunted hospital.
Yeah, let's go.
Paimon, I wouldn't think that you'd be so excited if you got scared about ghosts. Like, really? This sounds like it's supposed to be a haunted hospital.
I will have order.
I meant to press W and I pressed Q instead. That was very unfortunate. Is there any way that we could teleport closer? Kinda. Alright. The hospital is this way. I don't think I've been this way yet. Yeah, I probably would have dealt with the Celia if I had been this way before. And I would have gotten this picture. Excuse me, Celia, let me get this picture real quick. Alright, back to the Celia. Take me where you want to go. We can go anywhere you want to go. How are we going?
Sounds good to me.
Well, I think we figured out where we're going, but we also have to deal with some issues.
Delve into destiny.
Guys,
Hey, look, a chest, but I can't get it just yet.
Written in the stars.
Scatter! Propagate!
Are they gonna come get me or what? Nope, they gave up. And pretty quickly, too.
A reward on the road.
A reward that I probably didn't need to bother trying to get, because it just led to me having to fight. Tomato and wheat. Okay.
Oh, is this the place? It's in terrible shape.
And it's kind of taken over.
Everywhere.
And it's taken over by hilly churls.
Empty and forgotten. An ideal place to hide.
Monsters, watch out!
That's two. Well, I will be fighting these monsters today.
opening box.
Of Adepti tricks.
Rise! Germinate!
Oh, I didn't mean to go down here. Crap. Wait, what's going on down here? Is this where I'm supposed to go? Or wait, what's going on? I'm supposed to defeat the monsters, but I need to get back up, I guess? What is this compartment area that I slipped into? Boom. Knew that would work.
Quake!
Yeah, I can't defeat the monsters yet. I have to get out of here. Give me this without getting spotted. And then they all just notice right after the fact.
Propagate!
It's really weird if you ask me. And then
Order guide you.
this will help take out that shield.
Scatter!
Decided by destiny.
Spring forth! Propagate!
Crumble!
Okay, cool. Now we got a good camera angle. Took a little bit, but we got it.
Rise!
Shadows of
Let's say, shouldn't it be all wet right now and getting frozen? I would love to see what's going on, but you know, they pin you to a wall and then you're just kind of stuck with a bad camera angle for the rest of the time.
delves into destiny. Written in the stars.
I will have order.
Propagate!
Shadows of fate.
Come on, keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Its health is being restored. Who doing that? Where? Where is it? How is its health being restored? There's nothing around to restore its health. It's just doing it on its own. What the heck?
Nothing to fear.
Yo, let me switch my character already. Gosh.
Fortune delves into destiny.
Where is he? Oh, he got frozen up in the air.
Rise!
He's going back to his home spot. It's a... You can't keep doing this. We're in the middle of a fight. Stop putting him back and letting him get his health back. Like, what the heck?
Let me scribe.
I can't battle this guy 15 times in a row. So far, we're on 3.
Rise! Careless.
Not really careless, more like cheap.
Quake!
Get this shield out of here. I can't keep battling you and having you heal up. It's just not right.
Wheel of life.
Rise!
Come on, let me kill it, let me kill it. Before it ends up healing itself again. I've had to deal with all these bad camera angles for 3 fights. Yeah, gotta let me have this. Die already. Why are you still alive?
Propagate! Scatter!
Frickin' finally. Holy crap. What is this? I knew you were something else.
Propagate! Scatter!
Oh, what? You guys want to get to me? Well, too bad. You're gonna have to wait. I got another chump that I need to deal with over here. And I need to get these goodies.
Quake!
Yeah, that was some mess, man.
Rise!
Really? Excuse me, are you shooting at me? You think it's gonna fly? It's not gonna fly.
Unsolicited, and all the more valuable for it.
Crumble.
T. Get down. He's still up here. Get down. And boom.
Propagate.
That barely did any damage to him. How did that barely do any damage to him? All right, looks like we have multiple paths here. I don't like that we're stuck beneath everything.
Quake.
A little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. Yeah, I'm completely off track where I'm supposed to be since I fell down to this hole mysteriously. I'm considering mysteriously. We kind of knew it was happening when it was happening, but we didn't know how there just happened to be a hole there and why I just had to fall through it.
Crumble.
Questions of this world.
Quake.
All right, give me, thank you. Oh my gosh, why there's so many monsters everywhere?
Life goes on. Shadows of fate, decided by destiny.
Rise.
Spring forth. Propagate.
He changed direction way too easily. Can we stop getting pinned to walls? I want to see what's happening. I think that's a fair thing to ask for.
Opening box of Adepti delves into destiny.
Scatter.
Quake.
I'm still getting pinned to walls. I'm scrolling all the way out that I can. I'm getting sick of this. Yeah, I'm not trying to get all these chests, I just am. I really actually just want to get out of here.
Unsolicited, and
Quake.
Unsolicited and quake! I feel it. Oh, you.
Propagate.
Wheel of life. Shadows of fate.
Well, at least this guy is giving me a lot of food to eat in the future. Any more? Something's gonna pop out of the ground for this chest. Here it is.
Scatter.
Delves into destiny.
Propagate.
That won't be a problem if the meat is a little bit frozen. I think it's more of a problem that we don't know what each type of meat is whenever we gotta cook with it. It's just raw meat. It doesn't say whether it's beef, chicken, anything. It doesn't say. Well, actually, it kind of does with fowl, but that's like the only exception.
I'll keep this close.
All right, how much more do I got to explore in this underground cavern before I can get out of here? Ooh, I'll take this. Yeah, we're just lost. There's no better way to say it. We're lost. Why are there so many of you?
Go.
Come on, a few more hits. Yeah, I'm about to have a lot to cook with. I'm not mad about that fact. I do want to get the heck out of here. Did you retreat? Because I remember there being 4 of you, but I only picked up meat for 3 of you. Just get frozen. Take the meat. Thank you.
Rise.
Oh, it's going to take a while to bust through here, isn't it?
Quake.
Actually, it was kind of quick. We're still stuck down in here. I'm getting further and further away from where I'm supposed to be. Oh, I thought you were something bad because I saw you burrowing. Maybe you shouldn't have burrowed.
Let me scry. Go.
How come that one's not jumping in on the fight? Do you not care about your homies getting killed over here? Especially since you're next.
Scatter!
Wheel of life.
Yeah, the best thing out of this is I'm getting a lot more treasures and a lot of meat, but I still want to get back to the actual mission at hand. We're outside. Where am I? This isn't where I was supposed to be going, right? Pickaxe? What is this pickaxe doing here? Severely eroded hoe. That's not very nice. A farming tool appearing in a wasteland like this is quite the surprise. Other than serious erosion, the handle of the hoe is covered in mud. It seems unusable. Escape from the hospital. No, we're supposed to get into the hospital. And I gotta go all the way back there again. Escape from the hospital. I didn't need to. At least not yet. Hopefully I don't have to fight everything that I fought before. I'm gonna have to fight a little bit of what I fought before, but that's a bit different. At least if we need to escape in a hurry, we know where to go. We can say that much. You know what? While we're at this, we know there's two guys up here. Let's take them out.
Like lambs to the slaughter.
No. Sorry for knocking you off the roof of this domicile that you're occupying. I don't know if this is your house or what. I kind of think it's not. I feel like it's more of an outpost. We've gotten this guy very far away from where he's supposed to be.
That's close enough.
I've already been fighting you once. You just got to reset because we both got too far from home base.
Life goes on. Delve into destiny.
There you go. Nice and frozen.
Scatter!
Alright. They're cleared out. Now it's the monster's turn. That was there and I wasn't able... Okay. Wait, I killed the big guy. All that's left now are these stupid little small fry.
Let me scry.
Get off. You too, get off. Get on the ground where I can fight you better.
Wheel of life.
There you go. Enemy reinforcements. You never said anything about this. I'm gonna fight another one of these. And
Crumble. I will have order.
I've already fought one of these 3 times, and it was the same one. All those times.
Written in the stars.
I don't want to be fighting on the stairs. This is kind of annoying.
Life goes on.
Quake!
Shadows of fate.
Rise! Quake! Rise!
Propagate.
Delve into destiny. Go.
Come on, not much more. Had to fight you too much today already.
Propagate!
Handled.
They were easier to deal with than Paimon had expected.
Especially when we're not falling down a hole, ending up in another spot to battle more of them.
Super strong bandits? Or monsters taller than buildings dropping out of the sky? Or, something like that.
We didn't fight Godzilla, though. Wait, has he dropped out of the sky?
They look super
I think so.
serious. We gotta stay on our A game, too.
This is the one.
What's this do? Oh, it opens up the entrance. What are you squealing about?
Let's go in and take a look.
Let's also collect all the goodies that we see sparkling around. You carefully search the abandoned hospital. Is there a secret door somewhere?
Oh, hey, Thumb. We haven't found squat. Are you sure we aren't wasting our time here?
Patience.
I don't think we are.
Shawnee says she only hears the crying at night. We have time to burn. Until then, I'm
Until then
taking
what?
a break.
Okay. You could have just said that all in one swoop.
And just like that, he sits down. Wait, he even brought a book to read?
Hey, you got him prepared.
Let Paimon see.
I'm sure Paimon wouldn't enjoy it.
Okay,
Just a feeling.
sure.
Huh? The natural position, which is the positional propensity of an entity in natural motion in contrast with an object in forced motion? Huh? When free from external influences, every entity displays the tendency to follow its natural trajectory?
Are you just reading a book on Newton's laws of
So,
physics?
You got that?
Of course she doesn't.
Oh, Paimon gives up. You keep reading your book. See ya. How is he so relaxed? Look at him, reading an impossible book in a creepy place like this.
You know, it wouldn't kill you to read a book once in a while either. Maybe it's time to spread your wings and become learned.
Hey, what good is that gonna do for you? You're acting like one of those annoying grown-ups who go around nagging people to focus on their studies.
Yeah, I don't find those funny either. The more you learn, the more money you can earn to support me. That's not necessarily true. That seems like a very Americanized idea. In order to suck money out of kids that don't have money. I call that college.
Hey, what gives? Shouldn't you be the one providing for Paimon?
Isn't that what I'm doing now? Can Paimon do some providing?
Oh, right. Okay then.
We basically just called her out on being a
Thank
freeloader.
you for working so hard and earning so much more. If it weren't for you, Paimon would probably still be floating around in the ocean somewhere. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'll have to go fishing for more Paimons one day. You're welcome. It became dark quickly. I didn't even have to speed up time myself. The game did it itself this time.
Paimon's getting so sleepy.
And there are the cries.
Huh? What was that sound?
The crying.
There it is.
Well, we already know
coming
there's
from that
caverns
direction.
underneath.
Is the sound coming from here? Huh. Paimon's not seeing anything.
It's definitely underneath this piece of wood.
It's from below.
Duh.
But there's no way we can get down there.
Sure there is.
Something is off about the interior here.
Yeah, this definitely looks weird, but
As
pretty
I
cool.
thought. There's a hidden structure.
Wow. It's like they tucked another hospital into this one. Oh, it looks
I don't
like
know
there
if it's a
are other
hospital.
mechanisms around here. Let's keep exploring.
All right. Oh, we're back outside? Which means I probably have an idea of where we need to go next. But before we do that, we do have a lot of sparkles around the area. I'd rather not leave them just sitting around. Unlock. Dang, I don't have a key. So we need to find the key. Oh, this feels like more like just about any other game now. Hold on, there's a teleport point up there. Boom. What are you guys doing up here? I gotta take out a bird first.
Let me scry.
Bird's down. Right now it's your guys' turn.
Propagate!
Uh-oh. Thank it. Oh, it kind of did it on its own thanks to the little bomb things I have. I want to see if there was... It didn't drop any meat. That's disappointing. Alright, got another keystone thing over here.
Life goes on.
Who you think you squealing at?
Delves into destiny. Decided by destiny.
Spring forth!
Quake!
On like 2 more hits. Enemy reinforced. Come on, fam. What are you anyway? You're like a mushroom chicken dragon thing.
Crumble!
Rise.
Scatter!
Quake!
Faster.
Germinate!
Keep up the pressure, keep up the pressure. It's time to take you down. I don't like you, but I got to.
Shadows of fate. Go.
Almost dead, almost dead, almost dead, almost dead, almost dead. Why do I feel like the last one is down below? Oh no, it's right here.
Scatter!
And I missed. I don't have to clean it off first, do I? Nope. Nope. Aether! I wanted you to grab the wall first. Daggum it. Back down below again. Come on, there's that one wall I never busted. Let's go bust it and then I'll teleport back again. I don't like this underside.
Rise!
Yeah, I knew you were going to be coming.
Wheel of life.
Oh, here comes your little buddy. It's nice of you to finally join us.
Delves into destiny.
A little bit more, a little bit more. Where am I?
Scatter!
Orders given. Orders Orders received. Fate is upon you.
Quake!
Propagate! Spring forth!
So much raw meat lying around. I'll collect all this. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna have a lot to be able to cook with in the future. Excuse me. I thought you were supposed to be fighting me.
Life goes on.
Propagate!
Shadows of fate.
A little bit more, a little bit more. And then there was you. Is that one dead or is he sleeping? We've seen Hilly Turtles beat both before. Oh, he did. This wouldn't pop up if you were alive.
Treasure
That's sad.
chests.
I'll fight Hilly Turtles all day, but when I just find them laying there dead, that's really sad to me.
Yeah.
Amon, you got a comment on this? Maybe not dead, but maybe in that dying state like we found in the chasm. All right, well, we're done exploring underneath this place, so let's go back to the hospital itself. Back and forth, back and forth. All I wanted to do that time was just grab the thing that I didn't have. The nucleus thing.
Scry the sky.
No, we don't need to scry the sky. Okay. Where can we find the key? Let's continue on this way. This weekend, week shifts. Case of emergency. Contact the physician on duty immediately. Monday. Ibrahim. Tuesday. Blocked off. Wednesday. Moody. The remaining sections are blank. Emergency notice. Patient Abbas, male, 23 years old. Mole on the left side of his forehead and left-handed. Wait. I'm still reading. You know what? Click through it real quick, and then I'll read it again. Otto had to go and mess it up. Left side of his forehead and left-handed. While his condition remains very serious, survival will be difficult without professional medical care. The patient's survivability, once found, immediately inform. Don't give up. Stay positive. All beings are under the watchful eye of the divine, so don't ever give up. The rest of the document has been rendered unreadable by weathering. So how old is that 23-year-old now? If he's even still alive. This week's meals. Keep a balanced diet, rest regularly, and maintain a good mood. Monday, minty bean soup. Tai chin, lunch. Curry shrimp. Pampuri, dinner. Tuesday, salad. Biryani, lunch. Fish with cream soup. Potato boat, dinner. Wednesday, shakshura bean cake for lunch. The remaining sections are blank. So it looks like they were never able to do anything past Wednesday. At least that's how it seems. Oh, I've already read this one. I was just on the other side of the wall. We got here, old vase. There seems to be the darkened remains of a stem inside the vase. It's probably used to hold flowers. The words for Avon are at the bottom of the bottle. It seems to have been a gift for someone named Avon. Well, I couldn't tell that by for Avon.
Look, there's someone over there.
We need to be careful.
Good idea. Let's approach him slowly without alarming him.
For a minute there, I thought she was going to say without warning.
Wait.
What? You know this guy?
You're...
He can't speak, and
He's running like a zombie.
His eyes are unfocused. But he looks too young to be anyone's grandfather.
Hey, you never know.
Why is he the only one here?
Didn't expect to see him here.
You know him?
Who himdo?
He's Razak, a senior of mine at the academia.
He's a scholar too? Is he the kind that holes up in a forest and mumbles stuff about training?
No. And that's the problem. Razak was never involved in any of those things. He never trained in the forest, let alone reach Satyavada life.
So, how did he become like this? Did someone force him?
Leaving that question aside for the moment, him being here alone means that we might be too late. Looks like they've already taken everyone away. For whatever reason, they left Razak here. Perhaps they simply didn't have time to come back for him. There are drag marks on the ground. They're clearer by the doorway. Someone was forcefully drawing a cart that was loaded with something heavy.
Bodies?
With people?
That's what I'm thinking.
That is one possibility. It looks like they were in a hurry, as if they were afraid of being caught. In their haste, they failed to notice Razak hiding in a corner.
We need to get him to talk. Talk
The
actual
symptoms
words.
are identical. Looks like we found living proof.
Proof of...
Why do you say that?
Allow me to jog your memory. Recall your time at Port Ormos.
Oh, the knowledge
Don't
capsules.
you think his symptoms look familiar?
Yeah. The dude that had the divine knowledge capsule. But that dude was still able to talk. The Immorite guy who went mad.
Oh,
Or Immorite.
now that you mention it, they're acting the same way.
Immorite.
Correct. The academia is behind all of this. It isn't difficult to deduce their rationale.
First, the academia spread a false rumor of King Deshret's resurrection, emphasizing the role of the village keepers, the mad scholars who were exiled to Aru village. These rumors were all the persuasion that the radicals needed, and those based in Aru village leapt into action. Unbeknownst to them, of course, through rounding up the scholars, they were actually helping the academia. As well as being able to exploit the radicals for their own ends, this scheme has one further advantage to the academia. All the risks and responsibilities are offloaded onto King Deshret's followers. Life for the desert dwellers has been brutal ever since King Deshret's death all those years ago.
Beneath the surface, feelings of desperation are widespread. Many would give everything they have for the prospect of something better. Anyone looking to exploit that for their own ends simply needs to make a few empty promises.
Even if complications arise, people will see that those involved are all followers of King Deshret,
and look for no further explanation than differences of belief. A deep-seated mistrust of the desert and everyone in it by the rest of Sumeru will make sure of that. The notion of an academia plot wouldn't even cross their minds. It may seem like a simple strategy, but it is able to work wonders under Sumeru's current circumstances.
Yeah, I can see that.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. It's in line with the village chief's theory, too. But there's still one very important question. Wasn't it the academia that brought the scholars to Aru village in the first place? Why does it want them back now?
Throughout this process, one thing has changed. The scholars' identity. First, they were scholars. Then,
that's
they
what he
became
means.
lunatics. After that, they were exiles. And finally, they become missing persons.
I see.
An exile is still patently a living, breathing human being. But when someone becomes a missing person, that is brought into question. If you can't find someone, you have no way of knowing what exactly happened to them. That makes missing people an ideal resource.
Resource? For what exactly?
One possibility is that the information in their brains could be extracted into knowledge capsules.
Oh, that's trash.
You mean canned knowledge comes from people's brains?
That makes sense,
With
though.
the technology of the Sumeru Academia, it's entirely possible. Perhaps the process caused them great suffering, which is why they cry out in the dead of night, when no one is watching them.
So, the human brain... Nope, nah, Paimon doesn't want to think about this.
How did you learn of this technology?
I'm the Academia scribe, after all. I'm familiar with their projects. Anyway, judging by Razak's state, the contents of a divine knowledge capsule were extracted from his mind. But something went wrong in the process. Or perhaps his curiosity got the better of him, and he used such a capsule for himself.
Paimon's a little confused. Can they just use anyone's brain?
No, that can't be right. Most of the mad scholars had made contact with the divine consciousness. Stop! Oh my gosh. It's also safe to assume that this knowledge has something to do with the Fatui, the doctor, and also the balladeer. They're using divine knowledge capsules to turn the balladeer into a god.
The look on your face tells me you've realized the answer.
Academia needs people who have been exposed to divine consciousness.
That's right. To some scholars, gaining knowledge about the gods is their entire life's pursuit. Extracting canned knowledge is just one of the extreme measures they turn to. However, I can't help but wonder, what do they seek to gain from divine knowledge? The Academia is going out of their way to look for forbidden knowledge, but what is their ultimate goal? I've spent quite some time trying to analyze the contents of the divine knowledge capsule, but to no avail. It seems like my way of thinking is too different from theirs.
You mean you're not even slightly interested in getting your hands on this forbidden stuff?
All scholars seek to expand the horizons of knowledge, but I'm not particularly interested in gods, so I don't share their degree of zealotry. Extracting information from people as if they were lifeless objects? If this is the direction of academic progress, then the Academia may as well shut its doors.
Sounds like you're really against all this.
Of course. The Academia's actions run contrary to their rules. Whether it be academics or knowledge, everything has its boundaries.
True.
If those lines are crossed, the rules and order that govern everything in the world will be destroyed. This matter needs to be corrected, just like fixing a typo in a book.
Wait, didn't you step in to help because you felt sympathy for those poor people?
Not to be callous, but no. My criteria are a little more restrictive than that. There is no shortage of suffering in Sumeru, and the same can be said for the rest of Teyvat as well. What do you plan to do about that? Save every last person?
That we can.
Probably not. Paimon's not sure.
Your motives are more specific and personal.
You can say that. Simply put, I don't blindly place my faith into strength or heroism. I do what I want.
I feel
The
that.
divine knowledge capsule is something I want to investigate in full. That doesn't mean I'm willing to take action for the sake of a few strangers.
Though he rejects the notion of greater moral responsibility, he justifies his actions because they are true to his personal motivations. Someone like him might actually make for a better ally.
Paimon's been wanting to say this for a while. There are a lot of bad guys in the Academia, but you're not one of them. You're their weirdo.
You're probably right. Though I must say, I quite enjoy this feeling of being the odd one out.
It's pretty great, isn't it?
Uniqueness is also an asset, is it not?
Very true.
Wow, that's a great way to think
It's just
about
other people
it.
have trouble
Paimon's
seeing that
really
at times.
impressed. If only Miss Shani had a similar mindset, her life would definitely be a lot easier.
I'm just a more likable person than her in general.
Wow.
There's nothing more to it than that.
How humble. So what do we do with him?
He won't last long if we leave him here. Let's take him with us. We'll work out our next step after we return to Aru Village.
All right, so go back to the village chief's house and meet up with everybody else. All right, and I love that we have a waypoint right next to it. It's always so great when that happens. Then you don't have to do the whole running back and forth thing like we just had to do with the hospital. See you around. I actually wasn't trying to talk to him.
We're back!
You must be tired. You should rest.
Ask us about the dude behind us. Ask us about the dude behind us.
What's the situation?
Ask about the dude behind us.
Who's this?
There you go. Someone finally asked the right question.
Unfortunately, somebody who's too young to take on the role of Isak's grandfather. Nevertheless, he's one of the people we're trying to find.
You tell everyone you saw at the abandoned hospital and share your current theory. Yeah, they just had to pop that up while I'm trying to take a drink.
At one point in time, the abandoned Elazar hospital served as the academia's site for extracting divine cant knowledge.
Yep.
Pretty much.
Their plan must have been implemented at some point before we arrived at Aru village, since divine cant knowledge has been in circulation for a while now.
Yeah.
Yet, they fled once we were headed to the village, almost as if they knew we were on their trail.
Dun dun dun.
Why is that?
Because we were.
Yeah, why is that?
We may have a mole in our midst. One of us could be secretly revealing our whereabouts to the academia.
I'm sorry, but Dia might be the
Our
most likely to.
friendship's that shallow?
Looks like none of you have realized wherein lies the issue.
Care to share your thoughts?
Sino, you're the reason why they can predict our movements.
Wait, what's that supposed to mean?
What if they're not giving away
Choose
intentionally?
your next words very carefully.
It is simply a logical inference. I have my reasons.
Share them?
So what you're saying is, Sino's the mole.
Maybe not willingly, though?
Interesting. And here I thought you were the most suspicious one, Al-Haytham, since you were always acting alone.
That is true.
I know. You have a point. But I realized something as we were returning from the hospital. Sino isn't like any of us.
What do you mean?
What are you trying to say?
Do you still remember who you are, General Mahamatra? As a Matra, you are no doubt privy to certain kinds of information. Before you can take action against someone, you are required to have all the facts available, including the less than savory details. Simply put, the academia has traditionally allowed you access to a wealth of sensitive information. Knowing their modus operandi, wouldn't you expect them to take precautions against you? If you want to raise a vicious wolf, you need to make sure that you can avoid its bite.
The academia is monitoring me?
It's
Yeah.
not that simple. The academia has eyes all over Sumeru, but they have a special protocol for dealing with you. Every so often comes a Nyagarbaha Day. On this day, the academia enters new information into the Akasha through knowledge capsules. I remember seeing a thick notebook next to the control panel once. Its contents were all about the General Mahamatra, his activities throughout the day, preferred methods of enacting judgment, everything.
You're saying that the academia entered my information into the Akasha too? But what's
Yeah.
the point in doing that? My actions aren't important enough to be added into the Akasha.
The Akasha is capable of computation. The Akasha's algorithms are entirely capable of predicting your movements using the data entered. When you would depart, the route you would follow, your destination. It knew all of this.
It predicted my every move.
The academia has been watching you longer than you think. However, the fact that you resigned is proof that their suspicions were well-founded.
So that's how it is. Sino adheres to his principles so strongly that he's actually a thorn in their side. Tenacity of will and steadfast faith are worthless to the academia. They need scholars who are easily pliable and mindlessly go after anything they can profit from. Sino, don't take it to heart. This just proves how much of a trustworthy ally you are.
They escaped because of me.
Don't blame yourself. It's not like any of us would have known.
Exactly.
I have an idea.
What is it?
If they predicted my movements, then I might be able to guess where they went.
Whoa, you bounced back fast.
There is always an opportunity for safety after danger passes.
Oh, so that's how it is! Paimon gets it now! If the Academia is trying to avoid Sino, then the safest place would be...
One step behind him.
Yep, that's right!
They'll want to proceed in the direction opposite of where I'm going.
You're getting smarter, Paimon.
I must go.
There's also something I want to investigate.
Let's go, guys! After him!
Please, wait! I want to go too!
You want to go too? If so, you have to promise you'll stay safe.
How come no one's questioned the fact that Dia just walked away?
I promise I'll be careful and not cause any trouble.
Everyone, I leave him in your hands.
Alright.
Yay! Let's go! Remember to pack some food with you!
I'm starting to not trust Dia.
It feels like we're missing someone, though.
Dia just walked away. How could she walk away and then we just completely forget about her? That doesn't make sense. But if she's not the real Dia, is that possible? Wait, where are we going? And there's no closer place for me to go to get there. Alright, follow Sino. That's not quite where I'm going. This is the way I'm going. Then we'll go over here, get this, and then we'll finally follow the path of Sino. Got it. I just thought about it. When I run across those Aranara things, will they stick around if I'm Nahida? I have this feeling the answer is going to be no, but who knows? Maybe the function will be different. Sino!
So, where do we go from here?
Now that all the children are growing up. Sino, do you remember the route you took?
Yes. After leaving the village, we should head straight toward the desert.
I know the desert like the back of my hand.
What if something grows on the back of your hand?
Is that because you play here a lot?
Yep. One time, Grandpa almost got lost in the desert, but I was the one who brought him back.
I saw something here. Oh yeah, I was stopping here too.
What's this?
Yeah, what is it?
It's buried in the sand. Looks like we'll need to roll up our sleeves and do some work.
You don't have sleeves.
And Paimon thought running around everywhere was already enough work.
Now's not the time to complain, Paimon, who doesn't run.
Okay. So, we have to dig it out? Whatever's down there, it looks like it's buried really deep.
With some effort, you managed to retrieve the buried objects.
These are likely fragments of an Academia-developed device, something akin to a headset. Looks like there were more than one village keeper. They must have been escorted this way because there are device fragments scattered around here. Let's split up and search the area. Chances are that we'll find other things nearby.
Why was this buried here, though? Everyone goes in different directions and starts digging in the sand. After a short while, you dig up another device nearby.
Is this what we're searching for? It looks kind of scary.
This is definitely a device used to extract divine knowledge.
How did it end up buried in the sand? That can't have been part of the plan. They must have been attacked along the way.
Wait, what?
Grandpa, I hope you're okay.
Don't worry, your grandpa's gonna be fine.
Razak didn't display any signs of starvation or dehydration, which means that they left fairly recently.
We should be able to catch up.
One more thing. Given that the device had been entirely covered by sand, I believe the attack must have happened prior to the sandstorm.
I agree.
Let's keep going. They can't have gone far.
I think they mean the sandstorm of when we first arrived here. I'm with you.
But running on sand is so tiring.
You're not running.
You're flying, aren't you, Paimon?
Exactly.
Is flying over sand tiring too?
Ugh, of course it is.
I'm with you, Sino. I wanted Paimon to elaborate a bit more. She's not.
Voices, over there. It sounds like an argument.
Whoa, you have really good ears.
Don't get any closer. They'll notice us.
Dia's talking with the Eremites? Very interesting. Let's listen in.
If you had informed me sooner, there'd be plenty of room for us to...
You're one of us. We would never lie.
Scholars. You don't know as much as I do. Need me to...
I knew it. That's our Dia.
Dia? Why would you?
She follows money.
Hey, what are you doing?
Huh?
Didn't you say you'd help me find Grandpa? Why are you on their side?
Well, look who's here. Ain't that something?
This complicates things.
You've betrayed Aru Village?
So, this is the great General Mahamatra. Dear, you'd be better off as my assistant than hanging around with this motley crew. Seen for yourself, I have the means and methods, and my ideals are far more admirable than theirs.
Lie.
I'm not the type that's easily swayed, Raman. You of all people should know that.
Wait, what's going on, Dia? Whose side are you on here?
Shut it, Paimon.
Whoa.
It doesn't matter.
You don't talk to Paimon like
Whichever
that.
side you pick, nothing can deter us from the grand mission of resurrecting King Deshret.
That's not happening.
Once our Lord of Old returns to this land, we will have a new beginning.
Face the facts, Raman. It's not gonna happen. You should understand that more than anyone. Have all your years as a merc taught you nothing about placing hopes in a ruler?
Apparently not.
I'm a desert dweller and a proud follower of King Deshret. Whether I live by the edge of the sword or in peaceful comfort, my soul will always carry this conviction.
It's not too late yet. The village mad scholars aren't gonna bring King Deshret back to life.
You don't understand, my dear lady. Pursuing our faith is our purpose in life. Even if the chance of success is 1 in a million, we must be willing to give everything we have.
Even if it'll expose you to the academia? Even if they end up disbanding the Eremites? Your Eremites, which you've worked so hard for all these years?
Yes.
Oh, so you're just a fool.
We've waited a long time for this day to come. The sun and the moon no longer shine here. All you see now is cracks in this desiccated land. But fate has finally dealt me a hand to play against the Academia.
You're playing into the hands of the
Scholars
Academia.
in our custody will stomp the Academia's forces and fight our way beyond the wall of Samiel.
Ridiculous. Think about it. The Academia controls the entirety of Sumeru. Your powers are negligible in comparison. If you still don't believe me, then try asking these two men. They're also against the Academia, but neither of them are as arrogant as you are.
They are pretty arrogant, though.
They look more like pawns of the Academia to me.
No, you're the pawn. You're literally the
What
pawn.
Greater Lord Rukadavada have to say. Filthy traitors.
I'm here on behalf
Your
of
god
Kusanali.
abandoned all honor and betrayed King Deshret. We desert dwellers will never trust the likes of you.
It's impossible to communicate with someone so hostile.
Pearls before
Perhaps we
swine.
should.
Do you really believe that by kidnapping the scholars, you'll be able to negotiate with the academia?
They were thrown out by the academia. Huh? I hate them.
These people have no value as bargaining chips, but I could be persuaded to take their place as your next hostage. These scholars were exiled from the academia. I, on the other hand, am their current scribe, and will be a much greater asset to you.
Wait, you can't be serious.
So, you want to trade places with the hostages, do you?
Precisely. Any wise person would gladly accept my offer.
What are you thinking? What if they decide to kill you instead?
Well, that would be bad luck for me. However, I'd get the chance to observe the scholars, perhaps even find out the truth.
Think you can talk me over with that confident look of yours?
I'm not trying to persuade you. I'm using this as a means of joining forces against the academia.
You are the scribe. What do you have against the academia?
Not all desert dwellers believe in King Deshret, and the same applies to the academia. Why must all knowledge seekers approve of the academia's way of doing things?
That's a good point.
You academia scum. Every last one of you is nothing but a hypocrite, just like everyone else on the other side of that wall. I've made myself clear enough. I won't listen to another word from the Dendro Archon's people.
Not so
You
fast.
have been. That's why you believe what's
I'll hit
happening.
them. Do you stand by everything you just said?
I never make empty promises.
I say that's
You know
true.
you're making a dangerous decision, right?
I do.
Good. Raman, hear me out. These people are my friends. Maybe you can't take the followers of the Dendro Archon at their word, but what about me? Do you trust me?
We've known each other for years. Of course I do.
Okay.
In that case, I'm willing to vouch for their honesty with my right arm. Come on, Raman, don't be a coward. If you're serious about taking on the academia, you need to steel yourself. You can't be afraid.
An arm from the Flame Mane. You've piqued my interest. But what if you refuse to oblige? What should I do then? No one's a fool here, Dia. We're mercs. And mercs don't tend to live long unless they have their wits about them.
You actually are a fool, though. So there is a fool here.
You're not wrong, but this is different. I promised my friends that we'd bring back the village keepers together.
Let's do it right here, then. Give me your right arm as proof of your resolve.
Don't listen to him! He's not even trying to negotiate! He just wants to make things more difficult!
That is true.
That's fine.
Are you crazy?
We came here to save lives. One arm for that many people is still a pretty good deal, if you ask me. Raman, I'm holding up my end of the deal here. You'd better not let me down.
Sure. Go ahead and cut off her right arm.
Can we just cut them down instead?
No! Dia! What are you gonna do? Think of something!
You don't have to go this far.
That's not for you to decide.
Do it!
You really are a fool. Dia!
Dia! Run!
Who's gonna step in and stop it?
Stop!
What's wrong? Can't do it?
Flame Mane, you and I are both desert folk. Cutting off your arm is no different than cutting off my own fingers. Where's the sense in cutting my own kin to pieces?
You really are
Show
just
me
a
that
fool.
you're serious. Go on now, take your friends and leave. Meet me in the desert at noon tomorrow.
Yeah, dude, just a fool. I knew he was testing, but still, at the same time, it was like, really?
I was really counting on him not going through with it.
Of course you were.
That was crazy! Have you all lost your minds? What if he'd actually cut your arm off?
Then I'd just have to hold my claymore with my left arm.
I guess that's looking at it positively. But please don't do that ever again.
Okay, I'm sorry. But sometimes when you're out on a limb, you gotta double down to seal the deal, you know?
Don't ever make a promise
Out
like
on a
that
limb.
again.
Bad
I can
choice
deal with
words.
the likes of them. If it came down to it, you would not lose to them either.
I don't doubt it, Sino. But this is about more than me and them. There's a lot more where they came from. Even if we got rid of one bunch of radicals, there are others out there.
True.
Wiping them out would do more harm than good.
As you wish.
I'm sorry, Dia. I should have stayed put and listened. I should have trusted you.
It's okay. I promised you I'd help find your grandpa, so I'll do whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes? You just might be scholar material.
Huh? Are you serious?
The Eremites once said that I was a lunatic. Perhaps a little madness is essential to be successful in research.
Why does
Well,
it
that's why
feel
we're in
like
this
he's
situation
using
now.
his praise for me as an excuse to brag about himself.
You might not be wrong with that. I think he was just stating the truth. That's just how he is.
Okay, let's get moving. We should head back to the village and rest up. Today was just a trial run. Noon tomorrow is gonna be the hard part.
Yay. You return to Aru Village to rest in your room's preparation, but there is a chance of success. What are the stakes? There is no way of knowing. Wait until 6 to 8 the following morning. Well, that'll be it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, deuces.
So I wrote it in the rhyme. The Reverend Doctor got an 8K, wet working. The roaches get the rain spray. My weak rhyme, my body, your best verses on game day. I touch the crowns of self-entitled kings. You leave the heat like LeBron when I melt your idol's vital things. This is Malcolm and Martin, Million Man marching Sparta, mixed with a legion of angels surrounding sons and daughters. Simon Peter with a desert eagle, waving it at Caesar. So if I was you, I probably wouldn't mention me either.